attention, please. Well, it's good to see everybody. I'm back and up and at her again. So, I recently went through an experience, self-imposed, of course. And here to share with you what I learned. Okay, so the concept of holding space. So, by the definition of it, holding space is a practice of being fully present with someone else without judgment or distraction. It involves being physically and mentally and emotionally present, listening without expectations, showing compassion and empathy, making time for the other person, providing undivided attention, being aware of your own state of mind and body. The key points of holding space is a practice in making space for somebody else's experience and centering them. To hold space, one must fully be present and create a safe environment. Once the circumstances are created, holding space fosters listening and empathizing. So I was like, well, what the fuck is that? The definition of empathizing? Like, I know what it is, but what is it by definition, right? Understand and share the feelings of another. So understanding and share the feelings of another. I guess this kind of implies the fact of curiosity. To be able to empathize, you need to be curious about one's experience. So, holding space, the concept of holding space, I feel is missing a vital part of expression. And with expression comes curiosity. Of course, there's a time and a place for different types when and where this is appropriate. However, if you want to take holding space a little bit further, depending on the person you're talking to, because sometimes people have defense mechanisms built up where you ask questions and they get offended. Asking questions in ways that you can relate and phrasing it in ways such as this. That feeling that you're talking about there, is that similar? Could it be similar to this experience? Share your experience. And I felt like this. Is that the feeling that you're describing? That gives clarity for you to be able to understand the mental state of where that person was at. It allows them to feel seen. You're engaged in the conversation. Not only do we want to show a general curiosity and a realistic way of relating, if it's impossible for you to be able to relate to one's experience, I do suggest just staying quiet. However, setting the tone for the conversation is vital in these situations. So if someone is in a victim mentality, being able to show curiosity, not only curiosity, being able to relate while setting the tone of what are you going to do about it, plants a seed of them, of their own self-worth, knowing that they're capable. Setting the tone of the conversation, especially in emotional conversations, is the most powerful form of planting a seed for somebody. Because whether they get to it or not that try, or they have to attempt it another time, like let's say breaking up in an abusive relationship, you can expect that person to return to that relationship. You already know that. So why are you going to tell them that they shouldn't do it? Because you already know what they're going to do. So plant the seed of you're capable, and I know you're going to go back there, but know that I love you and that eventually you will get through this. Is the right direction. Instead of making them feel like they're failing, remind them of their power. And in my opinion, that is the wholeness of holding space for an individual's experience and what they're going through. Let me know your thoughts. What's your experience with holding space? And don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.